you've got a good new job, you just upgraded your job or get a great first job or whatever, you're a little more willing to go out and buy something for a higher interest rate if
Okay.
that's what it takes to get the thing that you want.
Right. Okay. All right. Good. So I remembered that correctly.
No, thank you. So glad you brought that up. So
Well, you're
the
so good at dumbing it down for me because that's
no,
what I need.
it's not dumbing it down, that's for sure. Lastly, this is just a good resource that everybody can use. So Mortgage News Daily, it's a free public website. It's a really good snapshot of where rates are at. There's a lot of places that show a lot of rates. It can be very confusing. This is my go-to source for where a rate's at. So 30-year fixed rate conventional loan, 6.8. That's a very, very good average number. Now, you're going to find rates above and below that, kind of going back to our spread, right? You're
Mhm.
going to find some different spreads built into different banks' rates. But generally speaking, your retail mortgage companies, I used to work for a retail mortgage company, they tend to be a little above this number. So you might, if you went to one of the retail mortgage companies, you might see 6.9. 6.95 or something like that. Wholesale lenders like myself, we're going to be a little below that. So I'm at about a 6.625, maybe even a 6.5. So there is a noticeable difference. What's the difference between a wholesale and retail? You got to tune in next time. So our next call, Pam, we're going to go over that specifically because there's a significant difference and a reason why the rates are lower. VA FHA should be a lower rate. If you're getting a quoted a FHA VA rate that's close to a conventional rate, you're not getting a good deal. You need to go to another lender. So there's different profit margins built into FHA and VA, and so those rates are a little bit lower as they should be. So this is a great resource to see what's the average rate look like right now.
Okay, great. And on another call, a future call, I would really like to dig into the specifics of, the differences between conventional FHA, VA, and also talk about VA and the changes because there's so much misconception out there with sellers or listing agents
Absolutely.
who will not talk to you about a VA loan because they're still in the mindset of 10, 20 years ago when there were all these hoops that sellers had to jump through.
Yeah, VA
And
non-allowable,
it's
right?
so
Everybody,
different now.
it's just silly. VA loans are the king of all loans. If
Yeah.
anyone's eligible for VA loan, you got to take advantage of it. It's the king of all loans. Great rate, no PMI, zero down. It's just awesome, and sellers don't need to be scared of them. They're a
Yeah.
great loan to serve our veterans and honor those who have served our country.
I agree 100%. So,
Yeah,
yeah, we'll dig
true.
into that deeper in a future broadcast.
Absolutely. Great, great. Well, I think that kind of covers what I wanted to. I think we've answered the question, where do rates come from?
You did an excellent job. Thank you. If you've got questions, please feel free to reach out to Mark or any of my lenders in this series. I work with great lenders. Here's Mark's info on the screen. You can reach out to him. Reach out to me if you have any questions about the buyer's process. But honestly, when it comes to the steps to buying a house, finding a realtor and finding and getting that loan approved are like they're interlocked because a good realtor can refer you to some great lenders who can take care of that pre-approval process. Because you don't want to be looking at a $700,000 house if your budget makes you comfortable with a $450,000 loan.
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
that's a great first step. And, the two of us have worked together before and we are here to help you. We want to be there when you are handed the keys to your new home.
And conversely, Pam, just it's so important to have a knowledgeable, experienced, enjoyable realtor, and Pam is absolutely that realtor for you.
Oh, thank you, Mark. All
No
right.
doubt.
Please reach out if you have any questions and tune back in next Friday.